Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. We'll get rolling here in just a minute after I make sure the stream is coming through all right. Hope you all are doing well on this Monday evening. We're like almost halfway through January. Time is flying. We had a nice snow over the weekend, so if you're wondering why your packages were delayed leaving Tennessee, um, that's partly to blame. I wasn't getting out in 5 inches of snow in Tennessee, so those got dropped off today, so everything should be on its way from last week's breaks. What's up, Matthew? Good to see you in the chat. Make sure things are looking good and we'll get rolling. We got a nice 61 set break up tonight. We've also got we've got the skunk giveaway from last week's breaks. Hey, what's up, Steve? Is my audio coming through all right? Oh, there we go. I just had the window muted. What's up, Derek? Nice. Hey, Greg. Hey, Andy. Cool, cool. All right. So it is 9:01 here in the Central Time Zone, so we'll get rolling. Quick reminder, if you didn't tune into the Whatnot stream, my first one ever last week, it was pretty fun. I see some of you names in here who were there. Just kind of ran some $1 starts on a bunch of vintage singles. I'll be doing something similar. Try to move a little faster this next time since I'm kind of learning the platform. I was a little slow. We ran about I think it was 36 cards in about an hour. So we'll run them a little faster next time, and then got some cool ones lined up. So we'll probably do baseball, and I'll mix in a little more basketball since there seemed to be some demand for that this past time. So coming up Wednesday. So make sure you check that out. All right. Hey, Jason, Derek, Mike. Well, you won some stuff, Greg. So you just bid. You just bid. It's like a live auction. Is the ones I was doing at least. Yeah, good to see you, Mike. We've been missing you the last few weeks. Hope you can get that recovery on the right track. All right, I'll do a quick rundown of how the breaks work while you guys catch up in the chat, and then we'll get rolling. So, however many spots you bought, that's how many cards you're going to get. So, what we do is we take our list of names, we put it into a randomizer, and after it's nice and shuffled up, we paste it right next to this checklist. So whoever comes out in spot number 1 gets card number 1, Dick Groat. Whoever comes out in spot number 2 gets Roger Maris, and so on. We won't read all 587 cards. We will read the biggest hits and show those live on the stream. As soon as the broadcast is over, we'll post up full list sorted by participant. I'll post a link to that on social media, email it out to everybody who bought in. All right. A couple things about the checklist here. 61's got a couple of oddities. There was an error at 426. So there's not a 426, but there are two different 463s. So we've got the 463 Milwaukee Braves team card that will serve as the 426th card in the break. If you can read that. Yeah, here. And then the other two cards that don't exist are 587, 588. So even though there are 587 cards in the break, The Warren Spawn is the last card, but it's actually numbered 589. So just a couple of oddities there. Don't let that confuse you. Right, now comes the time where I need your help determining how many times we're going to randomize this list. And remember, we're going to do that skunk giveaway for that blue tint Ted Williams after we do the 61 break. This is where I need your help. Give me some numbers in the chat between or including 6 and 11. Third number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize this list. Fourth number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize the blue tint. Right, that's one number, two number. Thanks, Greg. So we got 11 randoms on the 61. We need one more number here for the skunk. Anybody, anybody, anybody? Well, thanks, Connie. Well, thanks, Derek. I appreciate you helping us out there with another number. All right, so 7 randoms on the skunk when we get there. All right. Oh, thanks, Mike. We do use random.org's a list randomizer. Hey, what's up, Doug? For our randomization purposes, here is 1 random. Remember, 11 coming your way on this one. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, we got William Ratliff on top. Paul Ganem on bottom. Okay, I'm going to shift the view just a little so we can see a little more cards. All right. Okay, here we go, folks. So, first hit we're looking at Roger Maris. Hey, here we go, Mike. Maybe some luck for you. 13 spots in keeping with your luck. That's funny. Maris going to Brian Richmeyer. Nice Maris here. Of course, Roger, 1961. 61 homers. Breaking Babe Ruth's record. Incredible card, incredible year. AL MVP to go along with that, needless to say. Brooks Robinson going to Kevin Casper. There's old Brooksy. The human vacuum cleaner. All right, Robin Roberts is 20. Went to Mindy Olm. There you go, Mindy. All right, Nellie Fox, he's card number 30. Went to Greg Ritzer. Well, Nellie with a chaw there. Ron Santo's up next. PSA 5 on the Santo rookie, little rookie trophy down there in the bottom left. Card number 35. Gorgeous looking card. Went to Jeremy Merriquin. There you go, Jeremy. Home run leaders card. I think it's the only leaders card I pulled this time. Card 44. Going to Derek Feaster. Featuring Mantle, Maris, Lemon, Colavito. Jim Cott is 63. On to Brett Morris. All right, I'm going to see if I can keep the focus this time. Ted Klazuski, 65, going to Robert Lemansky. Not happy it's picture day, old Ted. Killebrew, he's number 80. Went to Christian Wagner. Nice hit, Christian. Harmon. All right, Richie Ashburn, he's 88. Going to David Mammal. David, maybe it's Mamel. Just thought about that. And to anybody who it's your first time buying in, if I say your name wrong, feel free to correct me. I'm open to corrections. Billy Martin going to Joey Plumley. Okay, there's our focus again. Norm Cash, he's 95, going to Al Godwin. Norm Cash, he led the league with batting average of 361. Johnny Podres, he's a 109. Podres going to Christian Wagner. There you go, Christian. Pinson, also going to Christian. Card 110. Red's great there. Ed Matthews, 120. Going to Charles Anderson. There you go, Charles. Billy Williams, 141. Went to William Ratliff. Billy Williams, rookie. With the little rookie star top right. It's our third graded card of the break. Willie Mays, SGC 4 on the Mays. Centering's our main issue with a little surface impression there. Crease free though. Nice color. Good card. 150. Went to James DeLong. Whitey Ford. He was your World Series MVP in 1961. Whitey Ford's also going to James DeLong. Ford, let's see. We had another good stat on him. Oh, yeah. Led the league with 25 wins. 283 innings pitched. Another all-star rookie here, Tommy Davis, for your Dodgers. Going to Derek Peaster. Don Larson, 177, going to Elliott Muir. With Bobby Richardson, going to James DeLong. Your NL wins leader, at least tied with Joey J, was Warren Spahn with 21 wins, 3.02 ERA. Also led the National League. Spahn is 200, going to James DeLong. 3 hits for James. Nice snag there with Spahn. Card number 200. Now, Koufax led the league in strikeouts with 269. Here's one featuring Koufax and Johnny Podres. 207, Dodgers Southpaw is going to Chris Battaglia. Bob Gibson, 211, going to Kevin Casper. Love that Gibby. Buck Hill Aces, 250. Going to Matthew Casper. Hey, Matthew, saw you in the chat earlier. Vern Law, Roy Face. Some really nice multiplayer cards in 61. I like them. Don Drysdale going to Alan E. Stewart. With the Yaz, second-year card, still getting the rookie star designation. Kind of a pastel-looking card. Always like the Yaz. PSA 6. $287, going to Sean Blair. Nice hit there, Sean. Yaz, second year, in my opinion, is much more pleasing to look at than his rookie, but not a bad rookie either. Stan the Man, PSA 3, card 290. Going to Jeremy Merrick. That means the Mick is up next. Card 300. A little over halfway through the set. PSA 6 on the mantle. Some little scuffs on the case, but a beautiful card. Card 300. Going to Andy Dinger. Huge hit, Andy. I know I saw you earlier in the chat, so congrats, man. Nice snag on PSA 6 mantle. More mantles where that came from. Here's one. World Series Game 2. Mantle slamming, 2 homers. Of course, retrospective for the 1960 World Series. PSA 5 on this one going to Brian Coble. Ford pitching a shutout. Game 6. Going to Andy Dinger. With Game 7, Mazeroski's homer winning it. Going to Michael Mayville. And then the winner celebrating, going to William Ratliff. So, good fun there. Let me shuffle a couple things really quick. Breaks coming up this week. Friday we'll have a mixer break available, maybe two, along with a 60 tops football. Hey, nice, Andy. That's a good one, man. But you'll see a preview coming up later this week for a break that's at the end of the month with a 49 Bowman set. Really fun set, gorgeous stuff, and we'll have a few of those spots mixed into the breaks this coming weekend. So keep an eye out for those. All right, Kovacs, he's 344. To Michael Sardone. There you go, Michael. Yeah, it's going to be really cool. We'll have a preview video probably on Thursday. I've got a lot of plans and never enough time, so we'll see. But if not Thursday, then the weekend to show off some of the cards. Of course, the Jackie Robinson, Satchel Paige are leading the way in that 49 Bowman, but some other big rookie cards too, like the Dobie, the Snyder, Ashburn, good stuff. All right, 350. Ernie Banks, PSA 4, going to Garland Hall. There you go, Garland. Nice snag on Mr. Cub. We've got your NL MVP. 360. Frank Robinson going to James DeLong. James with another hit. Kim Boyer for you Cardinal fans out there. 375. Going to Derek Peaster. Minoso is 380. Going to Doug Stefano. With Roberto Clemente up next. He was your National League batting average leader, 351. Clemente going to Chris Battaglia. Hey, what's up, Niakila? Hank Bowers next. Going to Derek Peaster. Yeah, exactly, Derek. Always good to snag a hometown favorite. Another fun little subset in the 61 tops is the Baseball Thrill subset. So you got a ton of really cool cards in here. I'm not going to show them all, but Babe Ruth's 60th homer. Going to Jason Taylor. Got Larson's perfect game in the World Series, of course. Going to Jeremy Marquand. Hornsby with a 424 batting average. That was going to Roy Grossbeck. Gehrig streak going to Edwin Pastrana. Then Mantle blasting a 565-foot home run. So a PSA 8 OC. It's an older grade, so still had the qualifiers here. Going to Jeremy Marquand. All right, Mathewson striking out 267 batters. Going to Derek Peaster. What's up, Sports Card Master? Walter Johnson hurling third shutout in 4 days. What a Mike Heffelfinger. Then we got Hank Aaron coming in at 415, going to Jeremy Merriquin. Jeremy with a huge break. Congrats, man. Nice 4 on the Aaron. I mean, I don't know Tim's sports cards just like, oh yeah, Tim. I mean, I know a lot of guys named Tim. Where's he located? All right, one Marichal, 417, going to Steve Bauman. PSA 5 on the Marichal. Yogi. 425, going to Mike Susitz. Al Kaline, going to Edwin Pastrana. All right, we got Maz. Going to Greg Ritzer. There you go, Greg. Little Mazeroski. I feel like Maz is underappreciated. Sports Card Master, you mean like New Franken, Ohio? Charles Anderson snagging the Orlando Cepeda. Cepeda led the National League with 46 home runs, 142 RBIs. I don't know, Mike. Aparicio is 440, going to Kelly Engel. Duke Snyder, going to Greg Cutrese. Early win. No, what number is early? Oh, 455. Going to William Ratliff. We got Gil Hodges, 460. Going to Greg Ritzer. There you go, Greg. So you snagged a few guys. The fun thing about the 61 set, folks, is the fact you've got so many subsets with Hall of Famers in them. The MVP subset is next. So you'll see plenty more opportunities through the MVP and then the All-Star subsets to hit some more big names. So Rizzuto. 471 going to Angelo. So the fun thing about, I really like the MVP subset. It's retrospective, not all time, but looking back at guys who've won MVPs, which is pretty cool. Here's Yogi. Yogi winning the MVP in 51, 54, 55. PSA 6 on this one, by the way. Beautiful card. 472, going to Doug Stefano. I will say that this set I largely, well, I kind of built this one myself. I ended up with well, kind of almost all of the not high number commons in a single group. There were a few stars in there, but not many. And then I ended up getting another collection that had a ton of high numbers, specifically, almost every All-Star um, and MVP card. So somebody had just kind of picked up the stars, which was fun. And then I've just kind of pieced together the other bits over the last couple of years, I would say. Pretty tough set to build. The mantle, going to Jeremy Marquand. PSA 5 on the mantle MVP. You are having a good one, Jeremy. Slopes, King Griffey Jr. rookie. I mean, it depends on which rookie you've got and what kind of condition it's in. So anywhere from $5 to 1,500. Nellie Fox, going to Mike Heffelfinger. Roger Maris, going to Edwin Pastrana. Roy Campanella. Going to Mike Susitz. Yeah, hey Sloops, best thing you can do. Find me on Facebook or Twitter and shoot me some pictures. I'll be happy to help you out, man. Clear pictures outside of a case, front back. Or if you're got to Honus Wagner, eh? Definitely shoot me some pictures and we'll see what you got. Willie Mace, going to Greg Ritzer. PSA 5. All right, Hank Aaron's next. Oh, what a free spot hit. Collectibles V's on Twitter. Got the free spot in this break. Snagged a Hank Aaron MVP card. Well, and on a King Griffey, 1500's probably not, because you got to get a 10 on your upper deck. Yeah, the old Honus in the T206 break, right, Greg? Yeah. We'd have to have a few thousand spots at yeah, a crazy buy-in. Steve Valinsky going to Ernie Banks, or getting Ernie Banks. Sorry, I'm thinking about Honus. It's something that maybe would have been in the realm of possibility 10 years ago when we started doing these. But man, that card has just gone bananas. Uh, Sloops, it really depends if it's a legitimate, uh, if it's a playing days Honus Wagner. It depends on which set it's from, how much it's worth. Just it's hard to say. A lot of fakes out there, a lot of reproductions because he's such a popular player, and his most expensive card is kind of the most expensive card in the world. So, show me some pictures. I can give you some advice. Jim Bunning. Going to Joey Plumley. Elston Howard. Going to Greg Ritzer. There's your Yankee, Greg. And Sloop's for real though. Send me some pictures because if you do have a legitimate playing days Wagner, it'd be worth, you know, thousands of dollars depending on which one it is and the condition. Um, so yeah. Zach Thiel snagging the red Shane Dienst. Willie McCovey 517. That means we're into the high numbers. What to Paul Gannon. Hey man, you never know. You never know. I've had a couple of Wagners, not like the Wagner, but we had a Wagner in a break last year. Hey Jeremy, send me a message which one it is because I actually think I was cleaning up my desk and I think I saw a card with your name on it. So shoot me a message and I can make sure you get that. Wilhelm, a lot of these high numbers are worth your price of admission. Tough for set builders. Michael Sardone snagging this Wilhelm. Got it. Thanks, Jeremy. Right. Got a graded common here because it was cheaper to buy it graded than it was to buy a raw one in nice shape. PSA 5 on the Frank Bauman here. Steve, is Frank related to you? I'm curious. Frank Bauman going to Christian Wagner. Means we're into my my favorite all-star subset. Sporting news, you know, popping through the newspaper. Good stuff. Kevin Casper getting the Murtaugh. No relation. Okay. David Circle. Oh, well, that's fun, Steve. Nellie Fox there for you, David. Mazeroski graded by CGC. Going to Mike Susitz. Brooks Robinson. Going to Matthew Casper. There you go, Matthew. Ken Boyer going to Jeremy Mariquin. With Luis Aparicio going to Fred Mastretta. Ernie Banks going to Jason Brown. Roger Maris All-Stars, PSA 5 going to Kevin Casper. Caspers are rolling. Hank Aaron going to Matt Casper. Again, Schloops, send me pictures, man. It just depends on which card you got, what grade it's in. I can help you look up comps, tell you how to do that. So that way you can see what real sales are, not just what people are asking on eBay. Matt Casper snagging the Hank. With Mickey Mantle going to Doug Stefano. Doug, congrats, man. 5.5 Mantle All-Star. It's more valuable if it's great if it grades a PSA 10. That's about the only way Ken Griffey Jr. rookie is valuable. That or if it's signed and authenticated. Willie Mays going to Chris Battaglia. SGC 6 on the Mays All-Star. Beautiful card. Al Kaline, 580, going to David Mammal. With Frank Robinson. NL MVP, going to Yaron. It's 2 more hits, then we'll look at that skunk mixer from last week. It's not really a mixer, the skunk for the Ted Williams. Whitey Ford, going to Jeremy Marquand. Jeremy just racking up the stars tonight. Warren Spahn, going to Paul Ganem. There you go, Paul. Oh yeah, it's a really fun set. Love the 61s. I like how many stars there are. Your luck holds, Mike. Good stuff. All right, let's get another random window open. Well, Doug, I'm sure we could arrange a trade with somebody. Lots of folks want Mantles. All right, the blue tint, Ted Williams. Shift the screen a little wider here. So if you got skunked out of the 54 break, your name's in this list. If and when I say skunked, that means you didn't hit a Hall of Famer at all, and however many spots you bought, and that's how many times your name's in the list. So it's a skunk break for the 54 break from last Monday. Right. And we said earlier we're going to randomize this list 7 times. Whoever's name comes out on top after that 7th random gets this blue tint Ted Williams. All right, 7 randoms coming your way. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doug Mazeppa. Snagging that blue tint Williams. Nice hit, Doug. The blue tints are pretty fun. They're all hand cut from strip. Blank backs. Weird little set. I'm trying to think who else is in there. I mean, Jackie's for sure in there. No, is Jackie in there? Yeah, Jackie's in there. DiMaggio's in there. Maybe Gehrig even. It's a weird set. I need to go back and look. I haven't looked at that checklist in a while. Never had a complete set of those. I do have quite a few though. Might see a couple of those pop out on Whatnot. Remember, tune in Wednesday on the Whatnot stream. Look for an email for that. Try to post up a little video of what's going to be in there in the next few days, or the next day or so. But all right, I'll post the full list after I get it sorted, and I'll email out a link to that. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate each and every one of you. And Sloops, you can Burl Sports, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, eBay, whatnot, just about every platform that you could send a message on. I'm there. Thanks, everybody.